Okay, so thank you. Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining me. For those of you that don't know me yet, I'm Noa Goldin. I'm a practitioner and teacher of the ILM method, and we're here to experience a movement class together. So you can start with laying down on your mat. Good. And spread your body. And just feel how it is right now, this time of the day, whenever it meets you, if it's morning or the middle of the night or the middle of the day. Allow yourself to breathe in and breathe out. Open the mouth a bit to allow the movement, the breathing coming through your mouth. We want to breathe from our mouths today. And the best way to do it is to smile. So I'm smiling and opening the jaw a bit. You can close your eyes and smile to yourself or smile to your room. And with the breathing coming in and out, I'm allowing more parts of my body to let go to the floor. But don't judge yourself what is letting go and what's not. Just observe it. Maybe the head wants to roll a bit from side to side. So I'm allowing it to happen. I'll continue to smile, and I see maybe the smiling is allowing the rolling of the head to get bigger. Make the smile bigger, and the head is rolling from one side to another. Maybe you find some place nice to stop with the head. So allow yourself and see what happens in your body when you stop it for a second. There. Maybe the breathing is going much deeper, or maybe not. And I'm trying to lean for somewhere in my body. It can be close or far away from the head to allow the head to roll again. So maybe I'm leaning from an elbow or maybe even from the heel. So the engine of the rolling of the head starting somewhere else. Each time I'm choosing some place in my body and I'm rolling my head from there. And surprise yourself. Maybe it can also be from your palm or even one finger that's leaning to the floor. It can be also a shoulder blade. But each time one side and one joint. Maybe a bit of yawning is joining from the smile, maybe because it's very late at night, or maybe it's very early in the morning. But it's good to yawn in each hour of the day. Maybe the axis of the rolling of the head is also going down with the spine. So I can think about the spiraling of the spine and how my head is rolling from there. It can be the vertebrae of the neck, or the ones that between my shoulder blades, or somewhere in the middle of the back. We can take the axis even more down to the pelvis, to the lower back. Even to the tail. So how I can roll my head from my tail. And who supports this rolling? Who's joining? Check. And I can imagine that my spine is also much longer than that, and it's continuing down and down and down to in the direction of my legs, in the direction of my knees. I can imagine that I have more and more vertebrae down there, and I'm rolling my head from my knees now, from this spine that's starting in my knees. And I'm standing from the floor, from the ground. I'm leaning to the ground and I'm bringing some kind of echo from it. So I'm leaning in and vibrating from the floor. So this spiraling and vibrating and echoing is going through my spine, from the knees up. And rolling my head. I can imagine that my spine is going even more and more and more down in the direction of my heels. And I have a very long back, very long support to the ground. So I can lean from there and echo. And what it means to echo today for you. So I'm leaning in and I want to bring some kind of endless feeling that there are always more and more and more and more to this movement. And I don't need to create it. I want to some kind of connect to the tune of the ground of the middle of the universe. And I want to bring my leaning from there and the echo from there. And maybe there's a lot of movement that you can feel that going out on the surface, but maybe not. Maybe it's really inside and it's finding its way like water inside between all kind of rocks that finding its way to go and find new places to reach. And smile to it. And see that the head is rolling from the heels through this very, very long spine. And I'm all the time leaning from another place. It can be again some kind, choose one of my fingers. See how I can lean from a finger to the floor and bring some kind of movement to my body. Maybe the rolling of the head, it's not what I'm focusing on anymore. The head can roll, but I can feel my chest, feel the upper body, and send there my leaning. see how I can send it from one side to another in all kinds of diagonals. And the engine is changing all the time from joint to joint. So sometimes I'm leaning from my elbow and sometimes from my heel, sometimes from some shoulder blades or sitting bone. Now I can focus on my pelvis and send their diagonals from one side to another. And see who supports this movement now. And change the rhythm from time to time. Don't fall in love with one rhythm. So it can be faster, it can be much slower, or anything in between. So after a few movements, a few leaning, I'm changing something. Check, 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 check. Really allow yourself to surprise your system. Don't think what's the next step. Just send it somewhere and some joint will catch it and play with it. Check, check, check. Like some kind of ping pong. Check, 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 check. You can make all kind of sounds to yourself with a smile. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 check. So I can really imagine this ball of ping pong that's running here and running there and sometimes falling and on the floor and rolling there. Check, 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 check. Then I'm catching it and then sending it somewhere else. Maybe I can imagine that I'm not just playing with my body, maybe underneath me, there's another body that connected to me back to back. I can imagine that I have a friend that I can lean into and he can lean to me or her can lean to me. Yeah, so we're playing and I'm sending this ball to my friend and I'm receiving it back. So I have someone to lean to. How it feels to lean to someone back to back. I'm sending support and I'm receiving support. And this ping pong ball is running between us. And sometimes it's again falling somewhere and rolling, and then someone is running and catching it and coming back and check, 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 check. And send it again. Can imagine that our both spine is some kind of connected, that we're playing with it like can be like an instrument, yeah, but that we're playing with. So I can send my fingers up in the air a bit, but close to the body, and I can imagine that my spine is, can be a piano, or it can be a guitar, or it can be a cello, it can be, I don't know, or it can be drums, yeah. But we're playing with it, so I'm playing with my fingers, with my hands, with my spine and my friend's spine. And they can also play with my spine. So I'm sending this playing up to the head or down in my body, to the chest or to the lower back, to the pelvis, or even imagining that I'm sending it more down to the legs and back. One hand and then the other, smiling. And also the echo is going to the music that we are playing together. What it means to echo inside the music. Check, 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 check. And the rhythm is changing. Yeah. Yeah. Okay, and let it go. Spread your body again to the floor. Observe and smile. You can spread one leg to the side and the other also, but not both of them together. Make space to each one of them by its own. Now we're coming back to the start of what we did last week, if you were with me or did the class in the recording. And I want to invite my right foot to come inside to meet the other knee. So I'm bending my knee, my right knee, and allowing my right foot to fall inside and come closer to the left knee. I'm staying there for a second, allowing my body to reorganize, and then I'm spreading it down again. I can roll a bit the toes inside and out, and then send them out and allowing the foot to roll inside in between my legs in the direction of my other knee. I'm sending the right knee down to the floor as much as possible. And again, I'm doing it a few times, spreading the leg and then rolling it inside, echoing for a second because maybe there's more. And coming back down. And now I'm bending it again, allowing the foot to go inside and staying there. And thinking about my left leg. It wants to lengthen, and I'm sending it more down, allowing all this support that I opened already in my body to send it more down. And it's starting to roll. My left leg is starting to roll over the right one, very long. And I'm keeping my two hands on the floor this time. So I'm really leaning also from my elbows, my shoulders, my palms, while my leg is going over the left one, over the right one, till it meets it. I'm stopping here for a second, allowing the body to feel how it feels right now, this position, what else can let go to the floor. If I feel some kind of tension, I can roll my head and smile. And my left knee is continuing more down to the floor, over the right one. And I see how I can send it even more close up and to the body while I'm leaning through my hands to the floor. So I'm bringing it closer and closer to my hands, to my to my armpit, and sending it to my body, leaning more and more and more down to the floor, allowing to a bit float in the air, like it wants to meet my right armpit, and then rolling it to my chest, and rolling it to the other armpit. And from there, I'm sending it down to the floor and spreading myself again, laying on my back. Let's do it again. My right foot is going inside, my left leg lengthens, and I'm sending it around by leaning from my hands to the floor. I'm making space to it, and I can do it station after station, and I'm sending it, and then I'm a bit coming back, sending it, and a bit coming back. This is the echo, yeah, and it allows me also to continue, but also not to use my muscles. I'm allowing the movement to go through my muscles, of course, but but I want to don't want to work from my muscles. I want to use it. I want to use them to allow the movement to go through them, but I don't want them to work hard. So I'm bringing the support from the floor, from this leaning that we found before. You can connect to it again. So I'm taking my leg around in a big circle in direction of my other knee, sending it over it. I can stop here for a second and echo and lean more from my hands, one after another. When I'm leaning from my both sides together, I'm also stuck in my body and holding something because each side needs something else. So I'm really allowing myself to lean each time from one side, and it can be chuck, 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 yeah, one after another, but not exactly at the same time. So again, I'm continuing this circle of my knee in the direction up and toward my body, sending it more in the direction of my armpit. And from there, smiling and echoing, sending it. If you feel tension, I feel tension here when I'm doing it. So instead of continuing and bring more tension, I'm bringing more support from the floor, leaning from my palm, from my hands, one finger, two fingers, maybe the heel of the palm, maybe the elbow, something there is leaning and echoing, and then, wow, immediately the tension is going away. Maybe in the first time, maybe it's taking time, yeah, if it's new to you, but this is my way to send the effort down to the floor. So I'm sending from my armpit to the chest. If I need to stop and reorganize, it's good also. Chuck, 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 bringing this echo, and then fall into the next station. My knee is going to my other armpit, the hands all the time connected to the floor, sending it away, down in the circle, and down to the floor, spreading my body again. Check, check, check. And now we'll do it a bit faster. Maybe I will talk a bit less, and we'll do it again. So right foot inside, left one is lengthened, going around in a big circle over the knee. Check, 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 check. To the armpit, chest, the other armpit. See what happens in your head. Roll it and spread it down to the floor. Yeah, and again, without thinking. One is bending, the other one is lengthening. And I'm sending it around. Check, 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 check. Don't forget to lean from here to there. Roll your head and smile. To one armpit, breathe in and breathe out. To the chest, to the other side. And send it down, spread it, check, 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 check. And again, check, 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 check. This left is starting to roll around. Check, check to the armpit, a big circle, leaning from the floor, from the hands, from the head, to the chest, to the other armpit, and spread it down. And even faster, check, check, bending, sending, lengthening, rolling in a circle to the armpit, to the chest, to the other armpit, and a big circle down, and again, check, 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 check. Don't think, just echo. Check, check, check. Good. We'll do it again, and before you're doing it, think about your friend that you're leaning into and he's leaning to you, and support each other with it. So we're doing another rolling. Check, 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 check. Yeah, it's so much fun to have this feeling that you're not alone, that you have company, you have someone to lean to. Check, 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 check. It's so nice also to lean to someone else. Check, check, check. And let's change the side. With the same feeling, we continue with our friend there. So first of all, feel the connection. Feel your body and their hands. Like one hand is leaning to the other hand and you support each other. The same feeling in your back, the back of your head, in your pelvis, in your heels. There's someone there with you. And it's so nice to lean. It's also nice to feel the weight of someone else. Very soft, very gentle. And because you support each other, so it's not a burden. It's a dialogue. So I'm starting the other side and I'm rolling, bending the connecting to my left side. So I'm thinking about the left foot. I'm allowing it to bend inside. I'm sending my foot to the direction of the other knee. The other knee is bending. And spreading it down again. Yeah, when I'm really inside the movement class, so all the words are running away and I can't really understand where I am. So I'm connecting also to the words that you will understand what I'm doing. So I'm thinking about my left foot and I'm sending it in the direction inside to meet the other knee, and the left knee is bending as we did on the other side. And spread it again. Also, when I'm spreading it, I'm leaning from my upper body and send it down. Good. And again, foot inside. And then I'm staying there, thinking about my right leg and it wants to lengthen. So I'm sending it, leaning, finding some kind of support in my upper body to allow my leg to spread down. And I'm sending it in a big circle around over my left leg, knee meeting the other knee, leaning really from my hands to the floor, one after another, and sending the knee even more down to the floor over the other knee. And then continuing this rolling up with the body in the direction of my armpit. Check. Maybe the head wants to roll with it, allowing it to float a bit in the air, continuing the circle to my chest. Again, leaning and echo and smiling, sending it in the direction of the other armpit. And down to the floor, spreading myself down. Let's do it again. Left foot bend inside, and the other one leg is lengthening and taking it around in a big circle, station after station, echoing, feeling the support of my friend there on the other side. And it's doing exactly what I'm doing now. Check, check, sending the knee over, leaning more to the floor from my palm or one finger or the other. Check, check. And continuing the circle up and up. The knee to the armpit, to the chest. Check, 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 check. Allowing some kind of opening in my chest there to allow it to be more soft. Lean into my friend down there and feels his support also and my support to him. And I'm sending it to the armpit and down and down and down. And again, a bit more fast. Foot inside, other leg lengthened, sending it around and around and around. Check, check, check. About sending it to the armpit, check, to the chest, the other armpit, and down. And again, without thinking, station after station, allowing the leaning to come from the floor. Check, 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 check. Roll the head a bit and smile to the armpit, to the chest, other side and spread. And again, check, 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 armpit, chest, other side and spread. And again, check, 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 around and around and around. And even faster, feel the support, feel the echo, even if it's faster. Check, 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 check. Maybe you can feel it even more when it's faster. And again, check, 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 and change the side to the first one. Right is bending and the other one is leaning and lengthening and going around. Check, check. Lean more to the floor, more to your friend there. Check, check, check. So we're doing the right side now again. Check, check, check. And even again. Check, check, check. And again. Check, check, check. Let's stop for a second, feel our body and roll to your side. Allowing myself to rest. Continue to feel the echo and the vibration inside my body. And also feel my friend there. Lean into me and I'm leaning into him. And roll to the other side also. You can hug your head with the one hand and hug your legs with the other one. And then spread yourself again to the back. Feel your body right now. How it feels and what's going on. Yeah, there's a lot of yawning today, maybe also to you. So it's good. It's allowing a lot of tiredness to go out and a lot of new energy and more air to go in, allowing us to let go more to the floor and down and down. Good, so we're connecting again to the leaning of the hands. We can also play with it more for a second, how I'm sending my leaning from one hand to the other. And I'm sending it not through the air up, I'm sending it from the floor down. So it's allowing, and so it's going through my body, and then it's allowing my body to lean from one side to the other. And again, I'm also thinking about some kind of diagonal there. So it's not really just from side to side, it's also up. And I can think about this leaning that I want to allow it to go out from my ear out. So I'm leaning from the palm or from a finger, and I'm sending it in the diagonal. a bit to the other side, but also allowing it to go out from my ear. Okay. Okay. So I'm leaning from one side, check, and then sending it to the other side. And what happens in my shoulder blades? What happens to my ears, to my head? Maybe it's rolling, maybe it's rolling big, maybe it's not rolling at all, but I want to feel how it's this spiraling that I'm sending from the floor is going through my body and going out. Finding all kind of places to go to and out. I can also send from time to time this kind of spiraling and going inside from my ear down to my palm and inside the floor again. And I can also check how it feels to lean from my elbow. To make it a bit more clear, I can send maybe my hand, my palm to the ceiling, and just to allow myself to lean from the elbow. And my hand can be alive there. Yeah, it doesn't mean that it only needs to be static there. Maybe I can lean even to this through my heel of the palm to the air, or for my finger, or to send some kind of spiral there with my fingers and my palm, and to see if it helps me to lean from the elbow. Check. And also see that you're not just leaning and sending the movement to your body, you're also allowing the body to send the movement back to the elbow and down to the floor. So it's some kind of circle that we're creating here, like we did with our knee. And also the other hand, the palm is a bit in the air and I'm leaning from my elbow, sending it through it, bringing all kinds of spirals inside and outside. And now I can lean from both of my elbows, and my both hands are in the air, leaning just from there and sending it from elbow to elbow, and see what happens in your chest. Yeah. And see what happens also in your pelvis, because it doesn't have to be stuck only in the upper body. I can think also of my pelvis and also on my knees and my heels. So it can be all my body that's receiving movement from there. And the amazing thing that I just need to think about a place, and then the movement is already going there. And maybe you can see it and maybe not, maybe you can feel it, maybe not, but it's happening. So as much as you practicing it and exploring it, so it will be much more open. And I'm not really looking of the big movement that you can see. That's not really the thing. I'm looking of the movement inside. So it doesn't matter how much you can see from the outside on the surface. And let's go of your hands again. You can be shaky on the floor. Here and there. Let's see what happens. And let's go again. It's nice to stop from time to time and to feel how the body is continuing the movement and the echo still there. And the blood is running to the edges in a new way now. So let's go back to what we did before with the legs. I'm leaning from my hands, they're staying connected to the floor. I can feel my friend there underneath me. The right foot is going inside to meet the other knee. Maybe in a new place now than before. The left one is lengthened and going around by leaning from my hands more to the floor. Now I have a lot of contact points there to the floor to lean from. And again, I'm going to continue to roll my knee and to bring it more close to the body and to the armpits and send it a big circle there. And somewhere when my knee is in the center, close to my chest, I started to invite also my right knee to join. So I'm like, it's like I have some kind of a connection, maybe a string or something between my knees. So when I'm leaning from one in the direction of the circle, it's also inviting the right knee to join me too. So I'm also inviting the right one, and the left one is continuing the circle and sending itself to the floor, and the right one is coming after. Till they meet each other, and I'm spreading myself down to the floor again. So all the time I'm keeping my hands connected to the floor, using it to allow myself to bring all the movement from leaning and not by using the muscles, just to bring the movement through the muscles and through all the system. So right foot going inside, left is going around, a big circle, knee is going around, sending to the armpit, to the chest, and inviting also the right knee to go and come. And also here, see that you're letting go, especially the stomach muscles. Yeah? We want to let it go to the floor. We don't need it. The movement go through them, but they are not the one that making the movement. I'm leaning more to the floor from my hands, from my head, to allow it to happen station after station. The left knee is going to the floor and the right one is following till they meet there, and then I'm sending myself back. Let's go again a bit more fast. Right going inside, left going around, leaning more to the floor, knee to the armpit, see what happens in your chin, and invite the right one to join, station after station, echoing, going back and forward to allow the stomach muscles to let go to the floor. My left knee is the one that's continuing and inviting the right one to join. Check, check, check. Letting go till I send myself again down. And even more fast. So bending the right, lengthening the left, sending it around, leaning to the floor, echoing there, inviting also the right one. Heels close to the body. And sending it down, and again, right, bend, left, going around, check, check, to the armpit, to the chest, inviting the right one, check, 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 see what happens in your head, that you're not holding it, check, 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 and set it down, more leaning to your friend there, and even more down. Good, let's do it again, faster, a few times, very fast now, without blinking, check, check, yeah, check, and down, and again, check, 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 check. If you need, roll your head even faster in between to make the effort more down to the floor and send it away from us. Good. And even more fast. Check, 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 check. Let go of your stomach muscles. Check, check, check. check, check, check. And let's go. Hold down. And we'll do the other side. So I'm starting with bending the left knee. The foot is going inside. Right is lengthening and going around and around, sending more leaning to the floor from my hands, from my palms, from my elbows, from my shoulder blades. The knee is going around, sending it up in a circle, close to the body, to the armpit. When I'm around the chest, I'm also inviting the left knee to join me, but my right knee is leading to the other side. Check, check. Allow the body to reorganize, and if you feel tension there, lean more to the floor from your hands. It can be from a finger, it can be from your elbows, and send it down one after another to the floor and spread it to the back. And without thinking, again, left going inside, right lengthens and going around. Feel your friend there, lean to him, and he's leaning to you. Right is to the armpit, sending to the chest, rolling the head and leaning more to the floor and inviting the left knee to join. Check, 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 check. Let go of your muscles in the stomach, send it down, 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 down to the floor. Echo and feel the spiraling and the echo in your spine that helps you there to send all the tension down to the floor, rolling both of them down. Okay, so each time we have the leader, now it's the left knee, the right knee that starts the circle, and the left one is joining, check, 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 falling from station to station, heel close to the body as much as possible, and right is coming to the floor, the left one is joining, and we send it down. And a bit faster, left bend, right lengthens, going around, check, check, feeling more to the floor, smile and yawn. Check, check, check. And we don't want to work hard, so we yawning with it. Check, check. And spreading, then a bit faster. Check, 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 check. Check, 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 and spread it down. And even faster, check, check, check. Without thinking. Yeah. Oh, and up again. And down. Check it, check it, check it, check it. Again. Yeah. Good. And roll to your side and rest. Hug yourself and invite the legs to go really, really close to the chest, and hug your legs, hug your head. Breathe in and out. And roll to the other side. And spread yourself again. Now we're doing the same, but we are changing the side all the time. So I'm starting with the right side, foot inside, the left is going around. I'm starting with the left one, and the other knee is joining. Check, 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 check. Spreading it, and then I'm changing side. Now the left one is going in, right is around, and the right knee is starting, the left one is joining. Check, 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 check. If you see that you have some kind of tension, so echo it, send it from side to side like we did before, and continue to the next station. And now the right again inside, the left is going around, left, and then the right is joining, check, 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 and spread. Change to the other side, left, starting, right is around, check, 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 check. And there, check, 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 and spreading. We're changing, the right is starting, bending, the other one is around, check, 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 check. Send it, send it, send it, send it, and change to the left, check, 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 check. More lean to the floor, to your friend there, check. Let go of your stomach muscles, echo and smile, and the right one, check, 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 and send it around. More to the floor and the, again left, check, 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 check. And now, when I'm going around, let's start with the left one, but you'll see what I'm doing. The left one is bending like we did before, and the right is lengthening. I'm going around. One is leading, the other one is joining. When the left one is meeting the chest, I'm bringing also my hand there, the left one, connecting to it, and then I'm sending my knee with my hand down, straightening it, and then it's taking me to sitting. Okay, we'll do it again, don't worry. So now I want to go down again, so I'm not just sending myself down like that. I want to do it more nicely to the body, so I'm sending my head down to the knee to connect to it, and from there I'm rolling down to the floor. Okay, so again I'm bending the left leg, and the other one, the right one is rolling around, right knee, then the left one. It's adjusting my hand to join the left one, and then I'm sending it down, straightening it, and it's sending me to sitting. Okay? And then I'm rolling myself down, then connect with my hand to the knee to send it to the other side. Yeah. Let's just for a second feel how I can roll with my hands connecting to the leg. Okay. That I'll feel the connection. Because we have the rolling already, and the one leg is starting, the other one is joining. Now we also can feel the connection to the hands. I'm rolling myself from one side to another. Okay, now spread again. Let's do the other side and see if we get it. So I'm bending the left foot inside, and the right one is leaning around. Yeah, the same side, but doesn't matter. I'm going around with my knee in a circle, inviting also the left one, connecting with my hand there to the knee, the left one, and sending down and straight to taking me to sitting, and then rolling down and spreading myself again. And now let's do the other side. So right foot going inside, left is lengthening, going around, sending my left knee around, inviting also my right to join, connecting with my right hand to the knee, and sending it straight down, taking it to sitting here, and sending myself head to the knee and down to the floor and spreading. So we're doing it again, each time in the other side, left going inside, right is going around, going in circle, left knee is joining, left hand is also connecting, and I'm sending myself to sitting here, check, and coming back down and spreading myself. And now left bending, right lengthening, going around, right knee starting, left is joining the knee, the leg, the lower back, and I'm going. Yeah, I'm doing all the time the same side, right? Yeah. Let's change. So do the other side. Right is bending, left is lengthening, and I'm going around. Right. Yeah. Right hand is joining on the right knee, and I'm sending it down, down, down. Now, without thinking, do it to one side and then to the other side. Check, 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 like taking yourself to sitting, rolling here and rolling there. Check, check, check. One is bending, the other one is lengthening. Check, 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 check. Yeah. You can even not really stopping and changing, just sending yourself, check from one side to another. Check, 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 check. Connecting with the hands already to the knees all the time and sending yourself from one side to the other. Yeah. All the time also feel your friends are down, they're doing the same thing as you. Confuse yourself and confuse your friend there and surprise with which side you're doing now and how you're sending there yourself and what is already front or back or down or up. I can also, when I'm sitting, to change the legs to the other side and send myself to this side. So just confuse yourself and send yourself from side to side with it. Check, 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 check. Okay. Check, check. Check. Good, and stay in sitting for a second. When you get there, you can clean. Let's clean from our head, our hands out and out and out. Check, send it out. Again, in the same side. Check, 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 check. And out. And the other side, around the head. Cleaning out and out and out. Check. And also from the legs. I'm bringing two hands here and just making space and sending out and out. You can now take to the knee, from the hip joint to the knee, and then one hand is staying in the knee and I'm sending from the other hand out from the foot. Check a few times. Check, can change between the hands and this one. Check, 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 check. And of course the other leg, so from the hip joint down to the knee a few times, collecting all the nachsoids that stay there. And now I'm sending from the knee out. Check, check. One hand and then the other one. Check, check, check. And yeah, that's it for today. I hope you enjoyed. And if you want to share or say something, you can always contact me. And until next time, have a great day. Thank you.